What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we made our way here to Elden Volcano and completed up the final trial, Din's trial, and received the Fire Shield earrings, which will allow us to enter areas that are too hot for Link's body with complete protection, so no chances to catch on fire whatsoever. And so, we need to go find a place just like that, and I think that I know just the place here in the Elden region that is just like that. First things first, a couple digging spots here, of course. We're in the Elden region. Those are pretty common, and so we always want to dig through here, make sure we can't get anything. And we'll grab that bug, and we can walk in here. If you remember, this area was extremely hot, but now we are completely protected. And I even showed you guys when we were in here the first time that I ran up here and Fi stopped us from heading into this door. But since we are now completely protected from any sort of fire damage, we can walk right on in and explore a new area of the volcano. I have a status update for you, Master. We are now near the crater at the peak of Elden Volcano. This is the volcano summit, detecting extremely high temperatures in the area. However, your fire shield earrings will allow for extended periods of exploration. Calculate the probability of finding the final secret flame here at 90%. Recommend searching for the flames. This is the volcano summit. Like I said earlier, not a huge area to explore, but oh well. And, well guys, here it is. Oh, hold on, there's, enemies here. And, yep, here we are, guys. Here's the sacred flame. No, I'm just kidding. But is a lot of fire out here. I wanted to make that joke about there being a lot of fire. A bird statue, can't do anything here. Can't, like, spawn in here, I guess. There's this area over here, which, there's a lot of keys around and whatnot. Take you out, get some rupees, I guess, and take you guys out with my sacred bow here. I want to get rid of you. These are cursed spumes. They're a little bit different than what we've seen in the past. They spread out the cursed effect on Link, and generally not great for your health, I guess, which then again fire really isn't. But we can make our way around through here. He dropped a rupee. I'm just gonna leave it be for now. And oh, that was kind of unfortunate, actually. He just barely hit that lip on that edge and kind of fell. But I do wanna, I wanna go down this way and drop down right here. Because one, there's an amber relic that I saw when I fell a second ago, and then you just have to get used to swiping one way or another. You can't really swipe both ways. You just have to, like, constantly swipe your sword in one direction and that just be the end of it. Let's see. I think that's actually pretty much it. There's just some enemies here. Taking those guys out. We can shoot these guys, get rid of them. One shot will do it just fine. And we can actually head out this way. And this is actually what I came to, or why I got rid of, oh my lord, wrong thing. Why I got 2 empty bottles, because we can scoop up some water here outside the volcano summit. It's extremely hot inside, but once we come outside, we're actually totally fine. There's even some ladybugs here that I want to grab. Alright, sweet. Because you can never have too many bugs, and though we haven't really seen much of a use for them ourselves, at least in my playthrough. You guys may have already, and I may have already explained this, but they're mainly used for upgrading your potions, though I haven't used any really in this entire playthrough, just because I haven't really had a need for it. There's a lot of vines over here and things like that. One, we're probably going to want to make our way up there somehow, and I'm sure those vines will help us do that. So let's try that, because it looks like there's something important up there with all those blessed butterflies. So we can run, jump off, and we can actually head around back here When we do that, there's another goddess cube. You guys saw the one inside there with the spumes, but we can't quite reach that one just yet. We would need a platform on the lava in order to be able to, our Skyward Strike beam to actually be able to reach it. Our beam's just not quite long enough, so we'll have to come back later once we get a stronger sword. So probably once we've upgraded our goddess sword to its full power using all 3 sacred flames. Alrighty, so let's climb across here, not too hard, and claw our way up here, and then we can make our way up here. There's some bombs that I probably want to chunk because apparently I have I'm full on bombs. Didn't realize. And if we do this, sure enough, a gossip stone will appear. Boing. And we get a jelly blob. Not too shabby. And actually, I wonder if you have anything to say. Rumor has it that drawing an arrow shape on a certain wall will cause an object of similar shape to appear. Yeah, so he's obviously talking about goddess walls and the fact that you can draw different items to get a certain item. So if you want to draw bombs, you can do that as well. And not gonna lie, that guy kind of scared me a little bit. But you can do that to get arrows, or you can draw bombs to get bombs and things like that. And well, would you looky here? It's our friend Gorko. Oh hey, we meet again. How you been, bud? I roamed over here because I heard someone had spotted the goddess cubes in the area. Well, I found one, but there may be another one down the path. Got a hunch they may be down in that direction, but this flaming wall of fire is blocking the way. Wish there was something we could do to put out these flames. Master, I have information for you. With the enhanced capabilities of your sword, you are now able to use your dowsing ability to find goddess cubes. I've taken the liberty of registering goddess cubes as dowsing targets. Please use this ability as you deem necessary. Yeah, so this will help you find any goddess cubes that you haven't already collected, so I'll show that off. Now, obviously, he is right, and there is a goddess cube like right behind that wall that we can collect here in a moment. But let's see what this stone says. Quench my thirst to clear your path. Yeah, so he's obviously referring to this frog, and that's why we got the water. If we dump the water in his mouth, we'll quench his thirst, and the fire is cleared. Hey, the flames are out. No, we can get through here. And he runs on ahead. So let's follow after him. And there's some more butterflies here. And so if I strum my harp again, yeah, there's another goddess cube. And we'll get another item. Some Elden ore. Now we can get some rupees from these digging spots here in the ground. This one as well. Oh, actually, I think this one, yeah, just has some hearts. Oh, more hearts. Wow. It's quite a lot, actually. That's like 5 hearts right there. And if we dig here, yeah, we have this little round open circle here. Like I said, there's really... I mentioned this way back when we did the rupee minigame down at the, on Elden Volcano. With the, little... mole, I don't forget what those guys' names are, but the little guy that had like the rupee mini game, we saw one of these there. We can't do anything with that just yet, though we'll be getting an item very soon that will allow us to make use of those holes. And once we get those items, of course, I'll be able to show it off. Now obviously this guy, we can't reach him by these means in order to quench his thirst. So instead, we're gonna have to get the high ground, and once we get the high ground, we can come right over here. I did not want to call on you, Fi, but thanks for asking anyway. And we can drop some water on his head this way, and we can quench his thirst. Hey, nice work, bud. Now we're getting somewhere. Alrighty, sweet. And now we can continue on forward. Let's see, we got this down here, another amber relic. We have a ton of those now. And looks like here is a temple of sorts. Do you see this, bud? Talk about intriguing. We're definitely off the map here. This does not feel like the goddess cube stuff to me, but I bet there's something super important hidden around here. Maybe like a sacred flame? All I can say is that that's a big frog with a big thirst. I do not think the amount of water one of your little bottles can hold is going to cut it this time. You have to have a big container to hold the water needed for this job. Got anything like that? Speaking of which, where are you going to get all that water? I'm going to say, I'm pretty much stumped. Master Link, I detect no water in the immediate vicinity. Of course, you will need a large basin to proceed past the impediment, but you also need water. I recommend you start with that task. And that's probably a good idea, Fi. We have some pots in here. And I don't know why, but this room and like this small little area here does give off some pretty Twilight Princess vibes. And by the way, I do want to point out that you can still shoot, maybe not with arrows, but I think with your... We're going to aim at it first and then shoot. Alright, no. I mean, if some of these do work, you can shoot them and they will drop money. Like, I think that one maybe. No, one of these around here somewhere does indeed drop some sort of money, I think, if you shoot it. I could be wrong, though. We'll keep trying with some of these. Maybe like this guy's eyeball. Alright, never mind. I guess not. For some reason, I thought that happened. But anyway, I do want to get the goddess cube that is here in the area. Oh, this place does give me some Twilight Princess vibes. I don't know. It reminds me, this feels like a temple that would be in that game, but it's obviously we're not playing that game. But it does kind of remind me of that in a sense. I've got one arrow, and I know just the perfect way to use it. Alright, never mind then. I guess we're not using it then. And there he goes. Sadly, we didn't get his lizard tail. But sure enough, right over there is another goddess cube. Alright, so let's go ahead and strike that and get ourselves another chest in the sky that we can take care of once we go back. And I'm going to be honest, we're probably just going to have to go back. Like, I really wanted that digging spot. Let me rush back over here real quick and solve our issue. Yeah, let's just do some quick claw shotting around on these vines. This also gives me some Twilight Princess vibes and like the ancient, or is it like the big place where you find the Mirror of Twilight? I don't remember the dungeon's name, but it reminds me of that. Or the temple in the sky as well. Or City in the Sky, not Temple in the Sky, City in the Sky. Alright, just some rupees, but I mean, you can never really go wrong with those, can you? And also, I want to activate this bird statue because, well, obviously, we're outside. So this is inside the volcano, and we can actually travel to the sky from here. And that's actually exactly what I want to do because I think I know of a place that has quite a bit of water and even a large basin perhaps that we can use to carry all that water. So I want you guys to think back to when we ever found large bodies of water at any point, or if we know of any place like that. Yeah, I'm talking about the Floria waterfall in the Faron Woods. There's a ton of water there. I mean, the water dragon herself lives there even. And I'm pretty sure we might be even able to use her large basin of water that she used to heal herself from the attack from Girahim. So we can definitely try that and see if she'll let us borrow that to carry some water all the way back to Elden Volcano. But I don't actually want to travel there just yet. Instead, really quickly, I want to head over to the Forest Temple because there are 2 goddess cubes that we can now collect that we have the claw shots. And one of them is here at the in Deep Woods at the dungeon entrance. So there's some vines right up here that we can hook onto if I can do it properly. There we go. No, I want to let go. Thank you. And let's climb up here. And sure enough, here's that goddess cube we were looking for. Yeah, all the way up here up top. It's been there our entire adventure. Never really pointed it out because, well, obviously we couldn't see it. And you could also use your dowsing ability to find that out. And also, in the original version of the game, there used to be this old glitch where you could, like, stand against the wall here and, like, claw shot your way to, like, the side over here. And, like, if I can get it just right, it's, like, right, like, yeah, but I don't think it's going to work in this version of the game. I'm pretty sure it has been fixed, but I just want to show that off. So if you're playing on the Wii, you can try to pull off a cool glitch where you kind of get behind the loading zone for the dungeon, or the Deep Woods dungeon right there. You kind of see if you can do that. But real quick, now let's just immediately return to the sky. That's really all I came here for, was simply just to grab that goddess cube. And now we can head over to Lake Floria, where our objective is, as well as the other goddess cube that we're looking for. Now this one we have seen before at Lake Floria. I did show this one off when I went to grab a silver, or I think it was a silver or a gold rupee from up top of a ledge at the Lake Floria waterfall. You guys could see it above us, and I told you guys that once we got the item to retrieve that goddess cube, we would do that. And you can actually see it when we load in right there for just a split second. Alrighty, so let's claw shot onto this ledge right here, climb our way up, and here is that goddess cube. So let's strike this and get our 4th goddess cube for the episode even. Real quickly, I want to turn around and see that, no, it doesn't appear so. That, the rupee that you find right up here, never respawns. And I realized we actually got stuck on the roof of this area. That's why, yeah, but that's a gold rupee. Never respawns. There's also grass up here, which is completely irrelevant because you can't ever get up here, so it doesn't seem like there's much of a reason for that. But anyway, let's see if we can not head on inside here and see if the water dragon will let us borrow her basin of water. So let's head over here. Let's swim down kind of around her tail here and make our way up on this pedestal where she kind of resides. So hello, water dragon. We need to talk. It's you. Tell me, are you mastering the powers that dwell within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin? I do, actually. Very well. I have recovered, and I have no intention of having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It is yours to use as you please. Transport the water dragon's basin to the volcano. You need to enlist the service of the transport robot. Shall I send word to him? Not that guy. No, I'm just kidding. Let's call him. I love it that one of your options is not that guy. Understood, Master. I will call him at once. Though I think if you picked that choice, actually, I kind of wish I would have now. I think he will still actually show up, because Fi will be like, you still actually need him, because, like, there's no way you can carry this. But anyway. Mr. Fi, my deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here. This cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Zert. Master Swordpants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Zat. Man, Link just got roasted. As usual, I shall wait for you in the skies above. Master, your task here is complete for the moment. You should return to the sky so that we can set a course for the volcano. Alrighty, sure thing, Fi. And we're pretty much done here in the Lake Floria. We didn't have to come here for long, and I don't really think there's ever a reason we ever have to come back here. So I guess get a pretty good look at it. No, I don't. I just want to look around here. I get a pretty good look at it because we probably will never come back here. I mean, I'm sure we'll visit the water dragon again, but I'm sure she obviously probably doesn't just stay here all the time. We'll probably see her around, maybe even outside of her little area there. And we should now set course for the volcano, but I'm actually going to do that in the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.